What's going on? Welcome back to Real World Tool Reviews. It's a rainy day. There's raindrops hitting the metal roof in the shop, but it's a good day to be in the shop making videos. And I have a great tool haul that I got this weekend. This is all from one estate sale. It's a total of $80 right here. But I got some essential shop stuff for the shop that I was really happy to get. And what I'm mainly super excited about is this Delta belt sander. So I'm gonna go over the other stuff first. The other stuff, I actually went back this morning right when the place opened for the 50% off sale, because they originally were trying to sell this belt sander for $175. Then they knocked it down to $125, and I went today and picked it up for $60 at the 50% off last day, you know. But this other stuff I got the day before for $20. So I'll go over it real quick. I've just been killing it on the punches and chisels. In that last tool haul, y'all saw the punches and chisels I got. Man, this is just an awesome little array of nail punches, which I love nail punches. I use them all the time. I especially love ones that have these kind of really nice grips. These are all Stanley and all different sizes. So I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna be throwing together some. I'm gonna put together kind of like my old carpentry bag was. I'm gonna put that back together and do some different stuff because I'm already needing that and getting calls about trim stuff that I need to do. And then here's a Mac big cold chisel. I have plenty of cold chisels, but this is a really nice one. I just love Mac. I love old, especially like vintage Mac tools. I just love them. So awesome punches and chisels. And then here is a new old stock Irwin, made in the USA, 1/2-inch auger bit. This will go great in the, with the drill press that I bought, or just like, a 1/2-inch good wood auger bit is just great. And this is brand new in the package, made in the USA. Perfect, awesome. I got some really good hardware. I'll go over that stuff real quick. Just some good self-tapping screws, a bunch of them. I can always use more self-tapping screws. Some nice, they had $4 on it. I didn't really pay $4, but this is just 1 5/8 galvanized exterior screws. Awesome for just fixing stuff, It's great to have some screws like this. This is a great size just for like fixing stuff outside, So, and these screws are pricey if you buy them at Home Depot or something. So, that's awesome. And then I hoard little sheetrock screws like this. This size, like 1 inch. This is just awesome. And $2. I paid probably less than that. I bundled all this stuff. You know how I do. But that's just great screws. Here's a fun little one of those old Craftsman gimmicky wrenches. Just cool. I might even use it every once in a while in the shop. As long as you don't need a whole lot of torque, I think it's probably not even that bad. But yeah, it bites. It works. Ratchets. Kind of fun, neat. Just cool. Here is a Distin USA coping saw, which in that last tool haul I got this Craftsman one. I still haven't gotten around to knocking the rust off of it, but this Distin one was in even better shape than this Craftsman one. I believe that Distin probably made this, but this Distin one's even nicer. It's got this here, and I need a coping saw. I do use them, and so I'll probably sell this Craftsman one actually now, because they're the same exact size. I do have one that's a little bit less deep that's also a Distin, So I'll have my distant ones, and I'll sell this Craftsman. So it's a good pickup. Here is something I used to have one very similar to this. It's just a little Craftsman ratchet, little ratcheting Phillips and flathead. You know what these are great for is like door handles. You know how sometimes door handle screws will be behind the doorknob and you can't get like a long screwdriver on it. Some of them, especially like older ones and different weird ones, sometimes can be a pain. I used to have one just like this, and it's great just to get in there and, you know, tighten those kind of screws. And this one is, you know, just a really nice Craftsman, little made in the USA. Just a great little knick-knack to have. I just love shit like this. And then some great stuff for the shop here. Here's just a Buck Brothers made in the USA. You know, this is just a cheap 4-in-1. It's really kind of like a 5-in-1. It's got the 5/16 on both ends. But, you know, I'll throw this somewhere and it'll live somewhere to do a specific job. That's what I do with these, is I'll throw them in like a kit with whatever to fix whatever. So, a good one. I kind of just like collecting those little multi-screwdrivers, the made in the USA ones. A couple little sharpening stones. Just threw them in. Just handy stuff to have in the shop. This guy had a nice workshop and he had a lot of little knickknacks that were great. You know, just some kind of vintage, cool little packaging, pencils. And they're all, you know, high quality pencils. He even had them sharpened. USA Murado Classic. Just nice to have. And then here's a brand new little tack hammer for your little tack nails or whatever. You know, you stick them in there and use the other side. But you know, this is a Vaughn made in the USA. Brand new one, like still with the sticker and everything on it, barely ever even used. And I don't have a hammer like this, and I've always been meaning to get one, so this is a great little tack hammer. Now the shop has a tack hammer, USA made Vaughn. Wouldn't want anything else. And then, brand new in the package, just a little cutting board. And I've been actually meaning to buy a cutting board like this to have in my shop, just for having on the bench to cut stuff, beat on stuff, whatever. So, brand new still in the package. And made in the USA to boot. So, for $20, that's what I got for $20. I feel like I did alright. Some good stuff for the shop. Just like good, solid stuff. I'm going to use all this stuff. You know, a good little pile here for $20. But the real score, I think, was this belt sander. And kind of like that drill press, which was also a Delta. So now I have a Delta belt sander. Well, this is a little 30-inch by 1-inch belt sander, perfect for tool restorations. What I needed. I've been meaning to get one for a while, and I needed it. And then now I've got my 8-inch drill press, also a Delta. Also came with the manual and all the stuff. You know, whoever owned both of these really took care of them. That drill press is working great. I can't wait to have a setup where these can be kind of near each other on the same workbench. But this belt sander is the same type of deal. This guy had the instruction manual and all the part list and everything all together. So, you know, it's awesome. And I paid $60 for this, and it came with all these belts, so I didn't have to buy any belts. There's plenty of belts, all different grits in here. Some of them are like the Diablo kind too, good ones. You know, 50 grit, 80 grit, 120 grit. It's just gonna be awesome. and it works great. This one is made in Taiwan. You know, but I just think that this Delta for $60 with the belts is a way better deal than the Harbor Freight one that I could have. Because I've been wanting a belt sander for just like this for a very, the last several months. I've been like, I need to get a belt sander. I need to get a belt sander because I've been when I restore tools like this. I'll finish this off on this belt sander actually, but I can get these areas really a lot cleaner than I've got that right now. I can really put a nice finish on stuff like this with the belt sander as opposed to like the fiber wheel or something. Especially like the curved handles and stuff, it's gonna be great for that. So rather than get the Harbor Freight, like $55, $60 belt sander that's just, this style like this, I got this Delta, which I think is a lot better quality than that Harbor Freight one. It's made in Taiwan, but I wish it was a made in USA one, but those are hard to find. Sorry, man, it's raining like a mother out there, so that metal roof is making a racket, but oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. But this is gonna be awesome for sharpening my chisels and stuff, and anything that you really just kind of could use a belt sander for, but mainly tool restorations. But it's just got this, it'll go, you can adjust it up and down, move this table back so you can get your angle, just your classic 30-inch belt sander. But this is going to be awesome, and it runs like a champ. It vibrates the tripod too. But it's just great. I'm super pleased to have that for $60. I think I did all right once I got, with these belts and everything. They wanted $175 for this originally. I don't know how the hell they thought they were going to get that, but I got it for $60 with the manual, and it runs like a champ. Runs great, so I'm really, really happy about it. And I can't wait to start restoring some tools and showing you guys how this thing works. So, and I'm gonna be trying to learn how to edit some videos and make some tool restoration videos in the future too. So I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on creating some better content, and anything that you guys have for me in terms of like suggestions or just whatever you want to see next or whatever you guys always, just please let me know. I'm having a great time with this channel, and we're just getting started. This is just the beginning, like I'm working on this shop. I'm gonna have this shop really good, and we're gonna start doing some different stuff in here. And anyway, I just wanted to go over this belt sander on this rainy day, and now I'm gonna start playing with this belt sander and restoring some tools. So y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and thank you very much for watching.